Hi, team. This is George. I appreciate all the effort you've been putting into our past weeks together, and we are in week 6. That's hard to believe. We're going to have one discussion about family issues, interventions, and you're going to be working on your annotated bibliography comparison again. I am working on the annotated. I'm going to change up the annotated bibliography assignment because it's been brought to my attention that it simply becomes hundreds and hundreds of pages. So I'm going to change that up a little bit. I asked for some assistance and help doing that. So I'll have it's going to be less work on your part. So I'm going to probably what it's coming down to is you're going to pick one of the comparisons that you did, either family, teenage, or the child databases that you put together and do it that way rather than all of them because it's just going to be simply too extensive. So I'll let you know that by Monday. And we have one more annotated bibliography comparison to do, and that's the family. And then we're going to move to the primary assignment for that. And next week, so stay tuned for that. And then continue working on your signature assignment. It's going to be coming due. What you're going to, my suggestion is get used to VoiceThread. Practice it a few times and just see, because remember, in terms of learning, less is more. So you don't want to overload and try to put everything on one slide. I would say I go by the rule of 7. So don't go more than 7 words if you're going to have a bullet statement. If you can show it in a graphical way, that's even better because graphics tend to stick. Because remember, you're going to be giving the content via the VoiceThread, so you're going to be speaking the content. So you don't need every word of the content on your slide. I'm going to post a link to a book that I actually use that has helped me in presentations quite a bit, and it's called the Zen of Presentation, Presentation Zen, and I'll post a link to it. And the author has a website where you can go get some thoughts about that as well. But it brings up some really good points because graphics tend to make the points that you make stick with the learner rather than the words. So think about it. Think about how you want to do this and practice with VoiceThread. Just kind of get used to it and see how it feels. So I look forward to seeing what everyone puts together. It's due not this week. So we're going to have this due at the end of the class and have some fun with it. Enjoy it because webinars are a big deal these days. You could have opportunities to give a lot of webinars. So practice this as if you were giving a webinar. And I'm going to put a link of the latest webinar that I gave just so you can kind of see the style that I use as well. Don't have to copy my style whatsoever. Just the only reason why I'm posting it is because that's what I'm comfortable with. So you find something that you're comfortable with. And that's what matters, because when we find comfort with it, then we get really good at what we do. And I'm not perfect by any stretch the way I do it, but I think my style fits me, and that's what's important. So I'll post a link to Presentation Zen, and I'll post a link to my webinar, and have a fantastic week. And if anybody has any questions about the assignment or anything, feel free to text or email me. I'm easy to get a hold of. So have a fantastic week, and I appreciate all the effort you've been putting into class.